customer and the driver interface of the GoRide platform, and in parallel we'll also go through the admin panel to keep the track of the booking which is made by the customer. Both customer and driver can create their account in the platform. The driver accounts needs to go to admin for their review and approval. We'll start with the customer interface first. I use my existing credentials to log in as the customer. So this is the customer interface. I just enter my existing credentials. Just note down that the customer can also log in or sign up in the platform from the social media accounts as well, from Google, Facebook and Apple. I just enter my existing credentials. Next, I need to enter my password, but the last time I had selected remember me checkbox, that's why this field is coming as pre-filled, and again I don't need to enter my password every time. In case I don't remember my password, then I can just select this forgot password option and an OTP will be received on my registered phone number. I can just enter that and reset my password. So once I have logged in, I'll reach to my profile. We'll cover this profile section later. Let's first go to the home screen. In the home screen, I can view the various type of services which are offered by the platform and the promotions which are running in the platform. So from where does admin manages the promotion? Let me show you that. In the promotion section in the admin panel, admin can add any promotional banners which will be shown to the customers over here. So let's start first with the booking. Before proceeding to booking, I'll just go to the trip settings and just show what are the offerings and how admin can manage this. Over here in trip settings, I can select whether I want scheduled rides in the platform to be available or not, wedding rides to be available or not, the hourly trips to be available or not, OTP validation to run on the platform or not. This OTP validation is when the driver needs to enter the OTP from the customers. I can select whether I want multi-stops in my platform or not, so that when the customer is booking the ride, they can add multiple destinations, multiple stops before their final destination. So over here, admin can also specify maximum number of stops which the customer can enter. I'll just disable it. But the admin has the flexibility to add multiple stops in the platform. I'll just save the changes and then go to the app. Okay, so now I'll just book a right now ride. I'll enter the pickup location. So the pickup location for me, I'll just enter Suffescom Solutions, and in the destination I'll enter the destination. Sector 17 in Chandler. Okay, so I can also use any of the saved address in any of the pickup field or the drop-off location. Now I have entered the pickup and drop address. I'll be shown the route which is connecting the pickup and the drop location, and I'll view various vehicle types which are available in the platform. Now since I'm going to book a ride, what I will do is, let's go through the driver side as well. Over here, Just allow me a minute. We'll go through the admin end as well so that admin can receive the right request. And let me just connect with the driver interface. Okay, so this is the driver interface. Over here, I'll not create a new driver account, but we are aware how the driver will create their account. Their account needs to go to the admin for the approval. I'll just enter the driver email ID. In case the driver doesn't remember their password, they can also select on forgot password option, and an OTP will be shared to their registered email address. Next, I can see that the driver is currently offline. So the drivers who are offline will not receive any write requests. So I have to turn my availability as on in order to receive the write request. And another thing over here is that the pull rights are not activated. So let's just verify from the admin side. Okay, so in the basic settings, we'll go to the grip settings. Okay, so carpooling was off. We'll just turn it on, and I'll show you one more feature. Save changes. So what will happen next is I'll again go to the driver interface. And we'll come up to pull rights as well. First, the thing is that now the driver is available and the customer right can be received by the driver. So that's why it was necessary to set up the driver right now. Now we'll move on to the customer again. So this is the customer. Over here, I want to just select the vehicle from the various type of vehicle which are available. Let's select ProRide SUV. I can select the payment method. Say for example, I want the payment as cash, by wallet or by card. So if I want to select by card, I can also add a card over here by selecting add new and then adding the card. Further, I can just enter the details, name, card number, expiry date and CVV. Then next I can just apply the promo code or the loyalty points. I'll not apply the promo codes, we'll work with loyalty points, but let's see if any promo code is available or not. So here is the promo code which is available, but we'll just take up loyalty points. So I can apply both as well. Let's reconnect. I'll just go back. And over here I'll apply the loyalty points. In the loyalty points I can see that what are my points balance and there is a maximum loyalty points beyond which I cannot apply in a single booking. So the maximum loyalty points are 8, which are equivalent to $40, and my ride worth was around $45 approx. I don't remember the exact figures though. So let's apply $8. Ready. Now I can see that now my total ride amount has changed to $4.53 because I have applied the loyalty points. I have a flexibility to book the ride in the real time, or I can schedule it for later by selecting schedule option and selecting the date and the pickup time. I can just go back and I want to just confirm the ride in the real time so that I can show all the necessary steps. Okay. So I just confirm the ride and the driver will receive the request. So we'll go to the driver interface as well. This was the rider. The beep sound does comes for the drivers, so to notify and grab their attention that they have a new ride request. We'll just go to the driver interface. In the driver interface, we can view that they have a ride request. They can view the name of the customer. They can view the pickup location where they have to go to pick the customer, the date and time when they have to pick, and the amount of the ride which the customer is paid for the ride. And in case, now what happens next? I'll just go to the ride details over here, and in the ride details I can view the pickup location and the drop-off location along with date and time. I'll just accept the ride after going to the ride details. Accepted. Now what happens after the driver accepts the ride is they'll be shown an option to select arrive button once they have arrived at the customer pickup location, and we'll go to the customer interface. What do they view? And in the customer interface we can view that the customer is viewing that in how much duration the driver is arriving at their location. We can see the driver is at the pickup location, the name of the driver, OTP which they have to share with the driver. We can view the driver image, and we can also view the vehicle details. In the vehicle details, if I select, I can view the name of the vehicle number, the vehicle color, and the VIN number. These all details are added by driver when they are adding their profile details at the time of profile creation, at the time of account creation. So this all flexibility is available with the customer. The customer can also call the driver through their device dial pad and can also cancel the ride. Now once we'll go to the driver interface. Now since the driver has arrived at the pickup location, they can just click on arrived option. There are push notifications integrated into the platform, so the customer will also be notified about these status changes, that the driver has arrived at the pickup location, and when the driver has started the trip, then also they will be notified. Now we can see the wait countdown timer which is running in the platform. This duration is set by the admin, and after this the driver can cancel the ride as well. Till now we can see that there is no cancel button available with the driver. And now let's go and see what does the customer sees. So the customer is viewing the interface like this with the status that the driver has arrived at the location and is waiting for them. We'll go back and just note down the OTP. It's 6473. We'll just go to the driver interface. Now the countdown timer is about to expire. Okay, now the driver can cancel the ride in case the customer doesn't answer. And the cancellation policies all depends upon the business model. The admin has the control to set the cancellation policy as well in the platform. So what we'll do is we'll just click on start the ride, and once started, the driver will need to enter the OTP, and in the OTP it was 6473. The driver will enter the OTP and then they can start the ride actually. So the ride has now started and the next status is to be completed, that the ride will be completed, so that's why the complete button is showing up. This is the driver interface. The driver can navigate the route through the map as well. And now we'll go back to the customer interface. When en route to the drop-off location, the customer can view the total time left to reach the drop-off location, and they can view the driver details. In case of any emergency, they can click on SOS button so that the emergency message will be triggered to the users who are added in the emergency contact list of the customer. This is there in the profile section. We'll cover up this as well. And if the customer finds the driver behavior to be very good, they can during the ride they can also add the driver to their preferred list. And what will happen is that there is a separate preferred list in the platform, and they can select that they want the ride to be booked. They want that their ride should be booked and they want to go with this specific driver. They can choose from the preferred list later. I'll show this up. Next, we'll go to the driver interface, and driver will just mark the trip as complete. Once they mark the trip as complete, in this case, they can just view the final amount which the customer needs to pay to them. In case it was like a cash payment, so the customer will pay $4.53 to the driver, and driver can add the feedback to the customer. So driver has added the feedback now, and the driver has completed the ride, so that's why now they are again turned as available to accept new ride requests. During ride, they will not receive the ride request because they are not available. And now we'll go to the customer interface as well. Once the ride is completed, this is the view at the customer end where they can view that the vehicle type was pro ride SUV, date of ride was this, along with ride ID, status of the ride. They can give the feedback to the driver, raise a dispute if required. So let's give a feedback. And the feedback, we can view the total amount which the customer has paid to the driver. Tipping is not available for this payment method because this was cash. In case of online payments through card, the customer can give tip to the driver. Okay, let's just wait. And along with that, I can also describe anything in experience if I want to, and I can just, after rating, I can just submit my review. So this was the ride flow at the customer end for the ride now. And will also show that the customer can also view the details of the fare breakdown, that the ride was of 23 minutes, it was of 6 miles in total. Next we'll just view the My Trip section as well. Now we do it. So this is the My Trip section. Since I've completed a booking just now, let's go to the past section. And in the past, I can view that this was the booking which I had taken, where my total amount which I had to pay to the driver was 4.53. I can just select this booking and view the details of this booking. So I can view all these details of a particular booking. Again, now I'll just go back and let's book another ride type. We have covered ride now. Now we can cover the pool ride as well. I'll not go into very detail of the pool ride. I'll just show the interface till confirming the booking, because after that it will be same. So let's go to the pool ride. I'll need to enter the pickup and the destination location. So now I'll just swap it out. I'll just enter sector 17 Chandigarh in pickup and Suffescom in destination. Once I've entered the pickup and the destination locations, I'll just click on ride and the map view will come up along with the ride options. So these are the vehicles which support the pool rides. And the driver which I have is driving ProRide SUV. So what I will do, I'll just check it in the vehicle types from the admin side. That is this vehicle supporting the pool rides or not. Or else we'll find some another alternative and book a driver with another. Okay. Okay, so this is the type normal. Over here I'll just select pool. So this vehicle type will be now available in the pool rides as well. From over here, admin can set the pool settings of any vehicle type. I'll click on submit. Next, I'll go to the driver interface just to verify that the driver accepts the booking in case of pool rides. Just log out and log in again. And in the meanwhile, let's go to the customer. So at the customer end, the customer can view the map view and along with the vehicle types. So since I've just enabled that this vehicle is also available for pool rides from the admin panel, now it's coming up for the customer end. And I can view the total amount of the ride. Along with that, I can also view the cash as a payment method, promo code and the loyalty point features. Once I have selected the vehicle, I need to select the number of seats because this was the pool ride which I had selected. From over here, I can just select the number of seats which I require and just select the payment method and apply any promo code or loyalty points and book the ride, and then the process will follow the same. Like I can just view the driver and I'll get the regular push notifications like the driver has arrived at my location. I'll need to share the OTP, and during ride completion I need to share the review. So this was the pool ride. Let's go to the driver and just verify how the driver will view the interface in case of pool rides. I just enter the email ID of the driver. Okay, so just trying to log in the driver. This is the driver interface. Now since I have marked this vehicle available in the pool rides, what will happen next is that in the driver interface they'll get this toggle button if they want to accept the pool rides or not. And if it's disabled, they'll not receive any pool ride request. If enabled, they will receive. So that was about the pool rides which I wanted to explain. Next, we'll just go in the customer app and we'll cover the hourly rides as well. The hourly rides, there is only one difference in case of hourly rides, that there is no destination at location. I can just book a ride for any number of hours that I want. So let's just go through this interface. After the driver comes up, the process is same as explained earlier. We'll just cover how the customer books the hourly ride. So this is the hourly ride. I just need to enter the pickup location. Let's just use one from the saved address. I can just select yes at the bottom right, and I can view the ride options and select the number of hours for which I want to book this vehicle time. And I can just select the payment method, apply promo code or loyalty points, and schedule the ride for later. So this is the feature of the platform for the hourly rides. Next, we'll cover the bidding ride. So this is interesting. So let's go. So once the customer selects to have a bidding ride option, what happens is they need to enter the pickup location and the destination location. And in the pickup, what I'll enter is something in that Suffescom solutions, and in the destination, I'll just enter something different to view a different flow. Okay, now I have selected yes, and the map view will come up. I'll have the various ride options listed down, and over here I can just view all the vehicles which are available for the bidding ride, and I can set the status, like say for example, okay, so what I'll do is that just to connect the entire flow, I want to make sure that we receive the bidding ride requests as well in the platform. Next, just enter the pickup and the destination locations. I can view the vehicle types which are available, and The only thing was that I want the ProRide SUV vehicle to be available in this listing so that the driver which I have added can also receive the request. So just allow me a minute. I'll just go and do this right now. This will help us in our demo as well. So we can see that in the building ride we have ProRide Mini, ProRide X and XL available. I'll just add ProRide X in the driver. So just going through the driver interface and we'll add the vehicle in the driver profile. How to add in the driver? Just click on vehicle and select on add. Select the vehicle type. I'll select ProRide X and next I'll just click yes. I'll just enter vehicle name, anything which I want to. ProRide. I can enter the vehicle number. I can upload the vehicle image. I can add the vehicle color and the VIN number. Once I've added these details, I've added this vehicle to my profile so I can receive the ride request for ProRide X as well. I'll select go home. Okay, so this is the driver interface. And now next what I'll do, we'll go to the customer. We'll go to the customer interface and we can book the ProRide X. This is the bidding ride. The fare calculated based on the pickup and destination locations was $66. The payment method is cash. I can select to pay by cash, by wallet or by card. I'll select cash only. Okay, now the recommended price calculated by the platform is $66, approx $66, but I want to just say for example offer $50. Let's see if the app allows that or not. So this is $50 and let's confirm. What I'll get is that we recommend raising your fare because I cannot offer a fare below a certain amount, and that also admin can set. From where? Over here in the configuration. Let's go. So in the configuration section, in the trip settings and in the bidding setting, I can just enter the like the customer cannot go 5% below the recommended fare. That's why there's a cap. I'll go to the customer interface, okay, and I'll change the amount. The price which the platform offers is $66. I'll just go $62. And it's my wish if I want to confirm the ride at the real time or schedule it later. I'll just select confirm. What will happen is that the app recommends me to raise my fare to 63. Okay. Once I have done that, I can just confirm and the nearby drivers will receive the ride request. So after this, what happens is this is the customer interface. So the customer, if they are not receiving any offers from any quotes from the driver, they can select to raise the fare. And this amount is also defined by admin, by how much amount the customer can raise the fare. So this is that amount. Increase or decrease the fare by say 5 or 4, anything admin can setup over here. So this is the interface of a bidding right from the customer end. I'll go to the driver interface, and in the driver gets this interface. Now the driver has an offer of 63 from the customer. Okay, and I can select to offer any of these values. Let's say 81. I raise my bid amount. Now it will go to the customer. Then at the customer end, you can view that there is a bar running, timer running, and once it goes, this line shortens up, then the bid will expire. I need to accept the offer from this driver or reject it within this time frame. Okay, let's just accept it. Once I have accepted this, what will happen is that the customer will view that the driver is on its way, and I'll just view these details of the driver. I can call the driver, and then the next part is same as that of right now. I need to share the OTP. I can contact my emergency contacts in case of any accident or safety concerns, and at the end I can just rate the driver. At the driver interface, also this next workflow is similar to that of right now. So let's go to the customer end now and select to go to this. So this all types of services we have covered in this session, and now next we'll cover up the profile section. In the customer profile, the customer can view the payment method which are available in the platform, like cash, wallet or cards, and they can also add the card from here for faster booking. Next, if I select to go back, I can just view my wallet. So the platform provides an in-app wallet to the customers as well, where they can select to pay for the ride by their wallet, and in my wallet the customer can view their wallet balance. They can also add money to their wallet. Like I can just find my wallet and I can view the credit history as well. Next, in the customer profile, I can view the loyalty points in the that I have accumulated in the platform from the bookings which I have made. So in the loyalty points, I can view the total points which I have accumulated and their currency denomination equivalent as well. There is a maximum cap beyond which I cannot apply the loyalty points in a single booking. So let's go back and we'll cover up the next section, which is my addresses. So this is the address which the user has saved in the platform, and they can use this address in the pickup or the destination location for faster booking. You can add the address by clicking on plus icon over here. Then next is the preferred drivers. So let's go back and cover up the next section, which is the preferred drivers. So these are those drivers which I have marked as preferred during the ride, and if I select to book any from the preferred driver list, then my ride request will first go to this driver if they are available and nearby. I can delete them from the list anytime. Then next we'll cover up the FAQs. So let's go back. So FAQ section, the customer can view all the important questions which are added by admin in the platform, and in case if I need any help and support from the admin, I can just go on help and support, and the next I can just fill out the contact us form over here, and this details will be shared with admin. So this is the help and support section, and all the details which the admin, which the customer is viewing over here, this is managed by admin. Let's go back and we'll cover up the invite friends section next. So the customer have a feature called invite friends in the platform. What happens in invite friends is that the customers can share their invite code with their friends and family, and if they register using their link or code, then the customer will get an extra earnings, extra amount in their account. This amount is set by admin. So let's view where does the admin sets this up. So over here in the configuration, we'll go in the basic settings. So this is the basic settings section, and over here we can see that the referral commission sections is there. Yeah, this is the section. I can select if I want drivers to refer to other drivers in their community or not, or to their friends or family or not, or if I want the referral commission at the customer level or not, and I can set the earning amount as well. Now let's go back and just view the customer interface. So we have covered this profile section. Over here, admin can also view their details like name, ratings which they have got from the customer, from the driver, their profile details. They can edit these details. They can change these details, like they can change their name, email, phone number. They can change their password. They can also delete their account. So this was the profile section. Let's go back, and we have covered the profile section. We have covered the various types of services available in the platform, and this is the My Trips section. So in the My Trips sections, all the rides which are completed or cancelled will come up in the past section, and all the rides which are en route or say for example scheduled for a later date, they all will come up in the upcoming section. So this is about the My Trips. And now what we'll do is we'll just go through the admin once and check whether the booking which we have recently placed to customer is available over here or not. So this is the trips, and we can just sort by created at column. Okay. And over here we can just view that this is our ride which we have just completed. It was 4.53 amount which the customer has paid to the driver in cash, and you can view the details. So these are the details. The loyalty redeemed was 40.82, which was debited from admin account, but the driver will get the full earning which according to their commission percentage which the admin has set up according to the vehicle type, or admin can override the commission for any drivers as well. From where to override? Like in the drivers list, I can just view the details of this driver. So the admin can override the commission for any specific driver as well. This can be set up at the time of adding the driver. Admin can also add the driver, and from edit details over here also I can select to override the commission for this specific driver, and I can specify the percentage. So this was the driver section. We were covering the trips. So this was our trip. The driver earning was 31.75. Admin has earned 1.36. These all was the trip details like pickup, drop, total distance of the between the pickup and drop location, total duration, OTP. The transaction details can also be viewed over here. So that loyalty points which were redeemed, that was debited from admin account, but the admin has paid the driver their commission amount in total. So this was from the admin end. Now what we'll go is cover up the driver interface and see what we have not covered till now in the driver end. So let's go to the driver interface, and this is the driver interface. Over here we have completed the flow of receiving ride requests and completing the ride. Now we'll view the vehicle section. So over here we have added the vehicle as well because I wanted to show the flow of bidding ride as well. So that's why we have added this vehicle to receive the bidding rides. We'll see the profile section of the driver. Over here in the payment details, the driver can update their payment details if they want to, like full name, add their bank details. This will show up to admin in the driver section, in the view, and in the view details page over here, bank account details. Next, we'll move to the driver interface. In the driver interface, we'll see the wallet. So now the driver can view the amount which they have in their wallet and the amount if they want to add anything. Like the driver needs to have a minimum wallet amount in order to accept the cash bookings, and that amount is set by admin. We'll just go back and select the documents. So over here, driver can view all the documents which are associated with their profile, and they can upload the documents as well. And that will be updated to the admin interface as well. It will be available in the admin interface. The driver can view the help and support details. To view and contact admin, they can just fill out the form. The driver can view the FAQs in case of any query, and if that can be resolved by just going through the FAQ section. The driver can also invite their friends similar to the customer, and driver can then log out from the platform. From over here, driver can just edit their profile details or delete their account or change their password. Next left to cover is the bookings. So the driver can also view the bookings which are upcoming or the past bookings. So in the past bookings, I can just get to know these details about the ride which I had recently completed. The cancelled ride will also show up in the past sections only. And in the earning, I can view the earnings which I have earned today in the last 7 days. Over here, I can view the number of accepted rides, rejected rides, completed rides. And in the last 7 days, I can view. Okay, just see why this balance is negative. Must be negative because I had received the cash payments and I owe an amount to the driver. I owe an amount to the admin, sorry. So let's go and view the last 7 days data. This all is my earnings along with the statistics, and in the history section I can just view complete details, the total amount of the ride which I had received. Over here, admin has adjusted the payment for the driver from this section. That's why that data is reflected over there. So again, going to the driver interface, we have covered the driver interface now, and we have covered the customer interface as well. we have checked the booking status from the admin panel as well and have gone through the important sections. In case of multi-stops, the platform also have multi-stops feature which can be enabled or disabled from the configuration. And that that's all. That was all about the customer, admin, and the driver interface of the Go Ride. Have a nice day. Thank you.